Now to the Sunrise Kitchen, speaking of, and it can't be a holiday in Europe right now for most of us, but the next best thing is a classic Italian meal.
Yes, it is packed with crispy capers and succulent eggplant. This one-pan Sicilian dish is the perfect family dinner for the cold winter weather, and here to show us how is Better Homes and Gardens fave, Fast Ed.
How are you, gang?
Live in our studio.
I've got to ask you a question though. Are you like me, like a keen cook but extremely lazy?
Yeah.
This is you then. This is extremely you.
You don't look lazy.
Take us to the Mediterranean, please.
Yes.
Look, it's all about the veggies, and you know, right now as winter's sort of going to come to an end into spring, you start to see all your garden veggies, tomatoes, capsicums, eggplants starting to come along, and that's what a caponata is. It comes from Sicily. So here in the pan we've got eggplant, and the real secret with the eggplant is what? What do you do to the eggplant first?
Overcook it.
No, you salt it.
No, salt it. Okay.
I've never made
I
eggplant.
overcook it.
Okay. Now the reason people used to think that it would make it less bitter, but it doesn't. It just firms it up so it doesn't fall apart and turn into liquid in the pan. That's what you're talking about, isn't it? Yeah.
Okay.
So a bit of capsicum, bit of zucchini. I like the yellow because the colours are really good.
No.
And if you leave that to cook for a little while, you're going to end up with something like this.
Nice.
Now, controversy. I'm not immune to it. Lots of garlic. And when I say lots of garlic, I mean lots of garlic.
Oh, I love this.
It's so healthy for you, though.
Yeah.
And
so good.
if everyone at the table's having the same meal, no one knows that you stink.
Yeah,
so whatever, it's all good.
Perfect.
Fair enough.
I'll just text Nat and make sure that we're on board. So,
Now, the other thing, look, this is a bit optional. In Sicily, you definitely find it, and that's the anchovies. The thing about anchovies is they're really full of a thing called umami, so make it taste bigger and more tasty. And if you add it right at the start, they cook down, and you won't even know they're there. Look at that face. You're not into your anchovies?
No, just umami. It's a buzzword, isn't it, in cooking at the moment? What is it actually?
It's a Japanese word. It means savouriness. Now, you know when you eat a piece of beef and it tastes beefy, or fish and it tastes fishy?
Yes.
That's one of the proteins that you find, which gives you this sense of umami. So they are one of the richest sources of it, so it's going to be, really big.
It really lifts it.
Okay, then what do we do after we've cooked the umami out of it?
Umami into it. Yeah. Alrighty, being Italian food, tomatoes, more tomatoes, that'll do. Then you've got to season it in order to make sure it breaks down. But the thing
I love it.
do you want to do some more? We can do more salt.
A bit more salt.
Yeah, that's all right. But the thing, rather than salt, that makes the caponata work is a bit of sugar and some vinegar. It is a sweet and sour sauce.
Any kind of vinegar?
Yep.
Well, look, I use the red wine vinegar, but look, if you're hanging on to something, I just wouldn't use the balsamic because it's going to make everything really black. Now, if you think I'm spilling sugar all over the stove, you'd be right, but that's okay. We can clean it up.
Okay.
The last thing is olives, because you can't really have this without olives. And then at that point, you're just going to be stirring in your pasta, and we get to this point here. These are just regular capers that have been fried until crunchy, a little bit of basil, and then a little bit of luxury.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, you can decorate for me?
There you go. Perfect.
Well done, chef.
Look at that. Boom.
It's much better.
Popping too.
Now, you've had your bocconcini,
yes.
You've had your mozzarella. This is called burrata, and it's like mozzarella on the outside, and inside, I'll open this one up. Take a look at this.
Yeah,
it's all creamy and delicious. Oh, come on.
So good. Look at it.
How good is that? But look, it's just one of the things you'll find in this month's Better Homes and Gardens magazine. I had thought about maybe cooking some lamb, but I thought the pasta's a bit fresher and lighter.
Yes.
But that's in the magazine anyway.
Oh, Matt,
So
what a great plug. Thanks, buddy.
Double up.
The other thing that's in there, which you should check out, if you've got kids, which I do, there's an activity board you can do which will keep them entertained over the rest of the school holidays. I know there's only days to go. Yes. But I've got to keep them going.
Yes, okay.
Yeah, no, so good.
Now, Better Homes and Gardens are also nominated for a Logie. Congrats.
Oh, yeah, look, actually funny. So I needed a new shirt. I thought I'll just do this online. And so I ordered it. It's arrived. It's actually pure polyester. It's so glossy, I reckon it'll reflect all the light. So I'm really hoping we win because I'll blind everyone. and because I've got long arms, the sleeves come to here.
This should be a fun night.
I just want to see that. I don't want to see all the other Logie nominees.
I'm thinking I'll just lose the jacket,
just to see the shirt. That's so good.
I'm sure you'll look amazing.
The disco ball.
Yeah,
nice
most popular lifestyle show. So if people do want to vote, there's still time. We'd love to have their support.
Of course.
Okay. And we'll see you there. Now, you can find all the recipes in the latest edition of Better Homes and Gardens magazine. It is out right now.
And Better Homes and Gardens has been nominated for Most Popular Lifestyle Program at the Logies. You can vote for Ed and the rest of the team right now via the website on screen.